This is the 2022 New York Comic-Con Super Saiyan Broly event exclusive figure. And as you can see, he is awesome. Really good figure by Bandai Tamashii Nations. Yes, technically it is a repaint, but a much needed one. I feel like he definitely needed a few upgrades and details, and it's his power-up mode. So we'll take a look at everything. First off, let's take a look at his new stand. Well, I guess it's only half new, because this is the normal effect piece that you're used to. But technically, this is the new piece, which is a like a riser for this, so you could get that extra height, because without it, you know, it just comes a little too short. So they definitely needed to do something, and this was definitely a much needed upgrade for, you know, bigger characters like this. Now, bear with me, I just have a lot of figures out, a lot of stuff to do for this review, but I do have another effect piece here. Let's move him out of the way to show that others, well, let's see if others fit. I haven't really tried it yet. This is the Goku Black New York Comic-Con, what was it, 2019, 2018? 19 exclusive? Yeah, something around there. But event exclusive color edition. But yeah, as you can see, it fits on there. So it does kind of, if you've seen my other review of last year's exclusive, the Kaioken Super Saiyan God Goku, he comes with a new effect that it's the same one, but it's just painted differently, and it really makes a difference. I don't know, a little bit of paint, different paint here and there, it really changes things. But as you can see, I feel like it works. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but it's like with a bigger character, maybe Frieza, with Frieza version 2 coming out, this would be a nice aura for him. Like, it starts normal, it's like, you know, or just if you need that kind of high-rise bump for the bigger character there. All right, let's move this out, and let's put big boy back in. Put the effect to the side there. All right, now let's take a real good look at him. As you can see, I gotta kind of have to bend him up here to get him in frame. Your hair looks really nice. It is kind of getting washed out in my lighting. You can kind of see it there. It is a lot more glossy. It does look a lot better in person. Camera light, I mean, I have a LED light like right above him, so it's definitely washing it out, but from far back it looks good. As you can see up close, a little bit like, yeah. But here's the face, one of the face sculpts. This is not the one that came in the package, but definitely the most expressive. You can see his armor there, the shine. I think it's new paint, head to toe new paint. Flip him around here. We'll get into all the articulation. Really, really nice. I do have the other one to compare it to, so let's do the articulation and then we'll get to the comparison. What really deep neck pen there. Wow, excellent. Back though, he gets nothing, because of the his hair there. But I mean, is a give and a take, I guess. But oh man, yeah, he gets absolutely nothing up. But it's the hair, so it can't be helped until they invent some new technology, or they kind of do what they've done with other figures and make this hair a separate piece, so it could kind of move out of the way, or at least like articulate up. So I don't know if I want them putting a joint in there, kind of like Reveltech. I don't know if I want them to go that route. It's good and it's bad, but maybe it'll work for a bigger character like this, so the head can actually look all the way up. So that is disappointing, but it does have excellent down. As you can see, the shoulder pads. Move, get out of the way. He can move his arms around. I mean, here, I'll put the pads on there so it's not cheating. Bicep goes to there, and I can't spin it all the way around. I go to here and I can't move it anymore. That's it. It does get double. It does move though. So I'm pleased about that. Wrists. We'll switch out the hands after we finish the articulation, because I definitely want to switch a few out. And I'm dying to compare it to the other figure, because definitely want to see what's different, what's not. I'm sure you do too, but diaphragm. Nothing really, just in the upper part here. I'm trying to hold it, the rest of the figure in place. Nothing really forward, nothing back, that's it. Yeah, not too much there. Side to side, let me see. Very little. I mean, it was kind of difficult to get the plastic out of there, so I hope I just don't have any stuck in there and that's hindering it, but I'm pretty sure. There we go. It does get some side to side. That's good. Now the bottom, I'll just use them combined. That's pretty good. It does have these pieces blocking here. I thought they were on a hinge, but they're not really, they don't move. So side to side. Oh yeah, very good. Lower abdomen definitely makes up for the upper. Okay, so he's a little tight, a little cumbersome in some places, but in others he moves. Here's a little, I mean, this is technically part of the articulation, so he's got a little groove in his buttocks there for the ear wrap to go around his waist. But yeah, that's pretty good. So you can't really get too much back, but we'll skip a step here. And we'll go forward is excellent. Thighs good. Knees excellent. Rocker and hinge and toe. Pretty good, pretty good. All right, not too bad. Let's switch out the hands real quick. Okay, that was easy. Didn't make me, wasn't too nervous at all. On the bigger figures, it's a lot less nerve-wracking to switch them out, because the balls are so much bigger at the end there. So, oh yeah, beautiful. Can you do like like he's catching his fist, you know what I mean? A little bit. I can kind of force it. I mean, I did just open him. Maybe he's stiff, but oh, butterfly. I forgot about the butterfly. It's pretty good. I mean, it gets in there, but yeah, not quite the holding Excalibur kind of thing, you know what I mean? So that's a little disappointing. They put all that in there. I think the tubes or molding of the armor here is what's kind of stopping it. Oh, they should have given left some extra space or something. I don't want to push it and break it. It was difficult and expensive to get. I mean, you needed to buy this figure ahead of time, and then you needed a Comic-Con ticket, which has gone up in price. And then, of course, getting into Manhattan is another expense there as well. Let's do his other hands. Let's switch this one out too. But yeah, I definitely do not want to. So he gets 2 fist hands. We'll do the accessories. He gets 2 grabby hands, as you saw. Let's give a, you know what? Let's have him show his own hand off. Like the fingernail detail, very good. Cool. Definitely needs like one of his green orbs. I do have it. I don't have it out, of course, but here's a key blast hand. Let me do this other way. Okay. All right. Can you do? Okay. Not too bad. Shooting all kinds of key blasts at you. It has been a minute since I've seen the movie, at least over a year. Great movie, but I do need to brush up on it. So he does get a couple pair of these hands, as you can see. So fists, 2 of these and 2 of these, so 6 altogether. As you saw, his face. Now in the package, his face changes normal. Here's the one in the package. We'll compare, well, at least one of the face sculpts to the other one. I don't think I pulled them all out. But here's the final accessory. Very good. Too close and comes out of focus, but very good. Very pleased with this purchase. Like I said, was a little more expensive than it should have been to get, and it was difficult to get. Like I said, getting into the city is tough. I don't live in Manhattan, but if you live in New York, you call Manhattan the city. You don't call any other boroughs the city, even though they're technically the city, but just a little New York inside lingo there. All right, let's compare him to other figures, and first and foremost, let's get the other Broly down here. All right. As you can see, is it the same figure? Well, this one didn't come with his necklace, but I'm pretty sure when he is starting to blow up, that thing is gone. This figure is really well painted too, with the shading. Well, let's see. Height-wise, they seem the same. Hair. I mean, which one do you prefer? Regular release or event exclusive? Which one looks better? Or are they both needed, do you think? Like when he's powering up, he goes from, you know, where's that head? I can't find it, but the dark hair mode, and then he powers up, and then he's powering up even more, and then he loses his shirt, which I'll bring that figure down next. But yeah, I don't know. Here, let's put him. Oh, I knew that was gonna happen. He's a big boy. Okay. So, is he stiff in the chest there too? No, I feel like, oh, but it's scratching. Pretty limited. Can his biceps go all the way around? Oh, he's tight. Oh, I don't like the sound of that. Let's do this one. That's smoother. But no. Well, same arms for sure. It's got to be the same chest, I think. But real quick, I'm getting all over the place. And you can see the power up doesn't really look as good compared to this. You know, 1 or 2? 1, 2. I can't tell. Here, kind of put them both in there. Let me know. Oh, I put the same hands on them. Maybe I should switch those up. I'll do that later. But yeah, chest, I mean, I don't see any new sculpting or anything. I think it is just the same figure, just repainted. Is the head, are the hairs the same? I mean, this, let me see the feel. I mean, it could be the paint, could be the plastic. I mean, this plastic feels different than this one, for sure. I mean, obviously, that feels different. No, this is definitely the same plastic. This might be different plastic on the hair, but it seems to be the same mold, I think. Line there, couple lines there, couple lines there. Yeah. If you disagree, let me know. If I'm seeing if you can see something I'm missing, let me know. But yeah, I think it's a repaint. I think we'll settle that debate here and now. It's the same figure, same size, nothing new. I'm looking off camera too. Yeah, it's the same. It's the same. But still, I mean, with the new effect, because if I just bought the effect, it just doesn't look as good. So as far as repaints are concerned, I'm gonna give them the pass on this one. I'm definitely gonna give them the pass because, well, let's just kind of stick him in the background there. He kicked over Grub, but no matter. All right, let's bring in the next version. Sorry I spent so much time on that. It's just kind of I gotta stare at it like art, you know. You ever go to a museum? Here's the big one. So he's way off camera. Does he need a repaint now? I don't know. I mean, because, well, the hair is different, but matches that effect more. But as you can see, the effect is taller than him. It's off camera, but the effect is bigger than him, for sure. It works. I think it works. I mean, I'll have to take pictures. We'll see. Width-wise, it's definitely too thin. But height-wise, it works. It beats him by like half an inch, maybe an inch. Yeah, I mean, if he's like, Rah! Okay, that's a little better. That's a little better. Kind of opens it up more. But he's definitely wide, and with that giant ear thing, I do not want him to fall over. He will annihilate the display. All right. Here's the first comparison. 1, 2, 3. They're so big they don't fit. Goodness. So it was 1, 2, 3. You know, they may not need to repaint him because he matches the effect piece. So yeah, I'm pretty good with it. I'm excited about the new bro. I guess on the subject of New York Comic-Con, when this is shot, goodness, this guy doesn't want to stand. It's his ankle. On the subject of New York Comic-Con, the one where he has his shirt off from the superhero movie, it looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. All right, let's move some of these out. Let's bring in one more Broly. One more big Broly. Okay, 1, 2, 3. These are so big and heavy. All right. Boom, and there's this one. Compared to this one. Hair. Let's see if he matches the background. We'll do more comparisons to other figures like Dragon Ball and stuff like that, but yeah, the effect is bigger than him as well, so that's good. Definitely works. It works for these big guys. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna say it does. I mean, if they want to make a bigger version, I won't complain, but with a bigger Broly, that box would be huge, huge. But yeah, pretty good, pretty good. This Broly's humongous. Goodness gracious. All right, now let's move him out of there and let's bring in some figures to compare him to. Let's move the effect out. Let's get him back here so we can do a better comparisons. Okay, let's do Son Gohan from Dragon Ball Super. And we'll do Cell First Form from Dragon Ball Super. No, excuse me. Z. Dragon Ball Z. Excuse me. A lot of superhero movie. Z, GT. You're gonna get a little tongue-tied. Forgive me. He's having a little... There we go. Oh yeah, pretty good. Bigger than Cell. Well, that's to be... that was a given. But way bigger than Gohan. Cool. Cool. Let's bring in Naruto. I did break down, and I saw it in Comic-Con real quick. I did break down and get the game with the Cell shell. It was really big. I was like, whoa, that's, if it's painted like it was painted in the case and it stays that size, and I mean and it's really that size, yeah, definitely worth picking up. And the game seemed kind of cool. It seemed like kind of like what is it, Death by Daylight or Predator Hunting Grounds or Evolve. It's a little bit like Evolve because you could be Cell and you start off as the larva and you grow up to your forms and you can get final form and blow stuff up. So yeah, the game seems I'm definitely gonna give that a shot because I like those kind of games anyway. So I was like, all right, seems pretty interesting. Let's bring in Valaverse on a stand. We got Desert Rat in a hat. I know he's not Australian. I made that mistake before, but he certainly looks it now. And here's a G.I. Joe Crimson Guard. Well, yeah, you definitely, if you want to get actual soldiers, because that's another thing with the game. It's you play a civilian, you're not really you're not Goku or anybody like that, so it's like you're a civilian with no powers in the Dragon Ball universe, running from Cell, Majin Buu, Frieza. It's like that seems pretty funny. All right, and it's like kind of get out of that timeline. Here's the Dark Trooper, who is a big figure and definitely gets dwarfed by Broly. Here's Cobb-Vanth. It's pretty good. He's the right size. Here's little Target exclusive Naruto. Beep. That's gonna be a whole lot of clones, buddy. A whole lot of clones. Let's do let's see. Well, let's kind of keep it a little bit short here. Let's still stick with figure arts. Do Deadpool. I'm out. Definitely yeah, I'd have to use the bigger one to be Juggernaut sized, but here's McFarlane Superwoman. I think will stand. Yes, she will. Finally, you could see her on camera. totally. And yeah, she's bigger than him. She looks like she could put up a fight, right? Here's Mezco Wolverine. For real. Here's on the side here, NECA Usagi Yojimbo, which is awesome. 2 figures of the year right here on the side. I definitely have to give it to Wolverine just with accessories and price points okay. And I guess fairish for what you get. Here's a Neutrino on a hoverboard, and still Broly's bigger. Yeah, one more Black Series Obi-Wan. Oh yeah. So I could keep going on and on with figures all day, but this video's gone a little bit long, so we'll cut it short here. But yeah, this figure is definitely worth picking up. Was it worth going through to get him? Yes. I mean, it is a pain to get in the city. It is it's easy to get Comic-Con tickets, but it's not easy if you don't live in New York. Getting to New York, I only live an hour upstate, so you know that's it's not as difficult for me. You know, I have options. Usually just drive right in is the easiest. It's closest, easiest, quickest. But yeah, he was worth getting. He's definitely worth picking up. He's really the only thing I picked up at con this year. There wasn't really too many offerings. Bandai Tamashii Nations definitely had a lot to show. I was just talking about Comic-Con a little bit because I guess it's relevant. But yeah, it was definitely good. A lot of cool figures. At least oh man, at least 24 figures that looked good. Dragon Ball, Chila. Oh my goodness. I could go on and on and on. Pan. But yeah, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be a good Dragon Ball the next couple years. So all Tamashii kind of thing. So yeah, hope you enjoyed. Oh my goodness, did I just break that? Oh, right at the end here. Oh no, I'm just gonna have to glue it. No biggie, no biggie. That's okay. Oh, can you believe that? Well, there you go. Oh yeah, it's like not even glued. Look at that right at the end. Wow. What about this one? No. Wow. Well, I'm gonna have to glue that. I'll leave that in there because just so you know. But hey, he'll need to be he's gonna need a little repair. But still, I'm not mad. I like this figure. It's not a joint broken, so that's fine. Yeah. Hope you enjoyed.